Can you be a personal brand in 2025? This is the question. This is what the buzz is around. And in this video, we're going to be really talking about it, like breaking it down. Before we even answer that question, the world of personal branding is leveling up like really fast. It is spreading like wildfire. I'm about to share what will be expected of personal brands in 2025, and we'll see whether you have it. Spoiler alert, you do. First off, personal branding is no longer about putting out content. Putting out content is very 2022, at least that being the only way you will grow your personal brand. Being a brand in 2025 is going to be more about community, is going to be more about relatability. We're going to break it down. Your personal brand in 2025 is going to need to be a living, breathing representation of who you actually are. The pandemic came and took everybody online, and then AI came, and then there's just so much of the unhuman stuff like the tech, the AI, the devices, that what people are looking for now is people. So people are looking for a way to go back to pre-pandemic period where we're connecting with real human beings. But we know how technology works, and therefore we're not going back to pre-pandemic levels, but people are looking for a way to have that human connection online. People are increasingly craving like realness and depth and humanity. So that is the angle that personal branding is going to take in 2025. But let's break that down. So first of all, you have to understand that transparency is key, especially with your personal brand, especially with your audience. Transparency is essentially people want to know what is beyond the surface. So where before, and even where like a few years ago, just a picture was okay, or just a little pretty video of you on your laptop was okay, now people want to know the story behind the brand. They want to know why you're even doing what you're doing in the first place. They want to know the values that are driving you. People will want more behind the scenes insights. They want to know the process. They want to know what is going on, how you're building what you're building, and why you're building it. It won't just be about the polished, finished version. People want the raw realness. Number two, in 2025, people will want purpose driven brands. Here's what I mean. People want to know the purpose that you are pursuing. We're getting more aware, more self aware as a community, as a world, as a society. That's the word I'm looking for. And so we understand that the best things are done when they are purpose driven. So, what is driving you? People want to know the kind of impact you are aiming to make with your personal brand. They want to know the purpose that is driving your personal brand. They want to know why you're doing what you're doing. What is it that matters to you so much that you absolutely had to show up and change it? Are you trying to fix education? Are you trying to fix empowerment? Are you trying to give people voices? What is the purpose that you are pursuing? When you clarify your mission and you understand why you're even on that mission in the first place, it will allow you to attract people that are also on that mission or are also interested in that mission. People gravitate towards people with similar missions to themselves. So if you have a mission, I have a mission for empowerment, for example, I'm going to attract people who want to do the same thing. And that is now going to form community, which brings us to the third thing. The future is all about building your tribe. There is no longer a space you will find on the internet that does not have room for community building. Again, because people are craving realness, because people are craving an actual person, not just a brand, people are going to be looking for realness. They're going to be looking for other people who are similar to themselves. They're going to be looking for community. Your personal brand should have community, some sort of togetherness, some sort of identity that you're giving the people that are in your tribe. So it's not going to be about followers anymore. It's going to be about community members. So why start now? Because the truth is, we're in November, and personally, I'm already in 2025. A lot of my other clients are as well, because everything that you do in this period should prepare you for a stellar start to 2025. If you don't have a brand at all, or you haven't been intentional about your brand, now is the best time to start. Now you have about 50 days to put together what you need to put together, to get the practice, to get the discipline, to get the put togetherness, so that by 2025 you will hit the ground running. If you already have a personal brand, now is the time to audit. Now is the time to check, where have I been less than genuine? Where have I been entertaining values that are not my own? Where have I been showing polished versions. Where do I need to insert more real? Where do I need to insert more community building strategies? This is the time to audit your brand if you're already building a personal brand. And this is the time to start if you don't have one. So, I'm not going to leave you without actionable steps. Here are the exact steps that you can start taking right now to make sure that you have your brand ready for 2025. First, identify your values. I'm so big on values because right now, skill set is secondary to values. If you are on a mission, like I said, and other people are on the same mission, they will gravitate towards you, regardless of the skill set. Figure out what your values are immediately. Find out what your mission is in this season of your life because I firmly believe that missions change. But for this season of your life, where you are right now, what is it that you are capable of changing right now? What is it that you're capable of doing right now? The beautiful thing about a personal brand is that it is dynamic. It will grow as you grow, it will evolve as you evolve, it will change as you change. And you are not building a box for yourself. Make sure you don't do that. Make sure that your personal brand is a vehicle, not a building. So figure out your values because when you're clear on your values, people will feel the authenticity coming from you and they will gravitate towards you. Your people, that is. The people that are put off by your values or the people that find you annoying, because that's one of the things that holds us back, those people are not for you, right? And those are not even the people that you'll be able to help. So focus on the people that you're here for. Focus on the people that are a part of your mission. Focus on the people that have the problems that only you can solve. Next, you want to get comfortable showing up. Personal branding in 2025 is going to be about providing real value. So, showing up is a non negotiable. You cannot outsource showing up. Video content, stories, live sessions, these are all ways that just allow people to see you in your element, that allow people to gauge you, to gauge whether or not you are their vibe. 2025 is going to be heavy on vibe and you cannot fake vibe. So just be yourself and your people will find you. Start practicing consistency. Start practicing the discipline to show up even when you don't feel like it. The difference between a personal page and a personal brand is the discipline, is the professionalism. If you're saying you're a brand, you're promising your audience that you're going to be showing up for them. So it cannot depend on whether you feel like it or not. Thirdly, start documenting your processes, start documenting your values, start documenting your mistakes and your failures because these are things that have allowed you to learn lessons. These are things that have given you experience. Experience doesn't come from just winning all the time. There is nobody that has never failed. Your failures are stories as well. Your failures are a part of what made you you as well. Your failures show your audience that you have in fact tried. So in 2025, people are going to look for people that have walked the talk. Have you gone through the excruciating disappointment that I am going through? Is this something that you've gone through or something you've read in a book? Your experiences are key, your failures are key, your lessons, your mistakes are all key because they all got you somewhere. And now, even if you don't know how to do something, you know how to not do it. That's still experience. And finally, start networking. Like, I used to think that networking was something that people at the top did, and I didn't have anything to do with it since I was just starting out. And that is not the case at all. Like, start connecting with people that are on the same mission as you. I remember when I started my podcast, I reached out to people who were my peers, like people who were also building personal brands, but were on like the beginner level that I was. Okay, I wasn't exactly a beginner level, but we're around the same level that I was. And that just allowed me to get to know them and also give them a platform. So if you have a podcast, try that strategy. And if you don't have a podcast, I highly recommend that you try to start one in 2025. If you want a personal brand in 2025, keep in mind that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like you are not, there is no end goal. The end goal is to provide value, is to provide solutions. The end goal is to be seen as a solution provider. And do you know how long it will take for everybody on the internet to know you? Focus on the long game, give yourself grace, and start as soon as possible, which is like right now. I have a bunch of resources that can help you start right away in the description. You can get on a call with me. You can get a one-on-one session or a VIP day. All of those links are in the description. And if you don't know which one to go with, just book a free clarity call with me and we'll decide which of these packages are best for you. But just do something today. Take action today. Don't let the day end without you doing something about the brand that you want in 2025. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got any value from it at all, don't forget to subscribe or like or comment or share. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this community. I don't take it for granted at all. I will see you in the next video. Bye.